Clue: Murder at the Neon Mansion. A retro mystery of glitz, glam, and guilt. The premise. It's 1987. You're invited to the most exclusive party of the decade, hosted at the glitzy Neon Mansion, a sprawling Miami estate owned by the reclusive 80s media mogul, Victor Valentine. Known for launching pop stars, funding arcades, and owning fashion empires, Victor had as many enemies as he had dollar bills. Tonight, 6 of his most trusted associates arrive for a private dinner, only to discover their host lying face down in his vanity room, strangled with a cassette tape, a trail of aqua net and neon lights the only clue. One of them did it. One of them wanted him gone. But who? The suspects. Tiffany Tease, the pop diva. Once Victor's prized discovery, her stardom started to fade when he replaced her with a newer, younger voice. She swore she'd make a comeback, even if it meant making someone else disappear. Max Magnum, the action star. Victor launched Max's film career. But rumors swirled of shady deals and stolen stunts. Max claimed to be loyal, but under the leather jacket beat a heart of rage and regret. Dara Vice, the Ice Queen CEO. With her power suits and empire built on Victor's capital, Dara didn't like being treated as if second in command. The hostile takeover she wanted might have required extreme measures. Ricky Retro, the tech millionaire. The genius behind the Retro Zone arcade empire. Victor took a massive share of the profits. Ricky smiled publicly, but he never forgot how Victor borrowed his biggest idea. Candy Chrome, the aerobics star. With a workout empire to her name, Candy owed Victor everything. Until he released scandalous VHS tapes that nearly ruined her. Candy says she's moved on. Has she? Johnny Blaze, the rock star. Victor once called Johnny the future of music. Then he dumped him for synth-pop stars. Johnny's been spiraling, until tonight, when he showed up wearing leather, shades, and a dark expression. The mystery unfolds. Act 1, Arrival at the Mansion. The 6 guests arrive, each surprised to see the others. They claim Victor called them here for a business announcement. The tension is thick with hairspray. An unseen figure watches from a hidden monitor in the arcade basement. Act 2, The Shock. At exactly 8:07 p.m., the power flickers. The music cuts. A scream is heard from the vanity room. They rush in. Victor Valentine is dead sprawled across his makeup counter. A cassette tape is wrapped tightly around his throat. A smashed Rubik's Cube lies nearby. On the vanity mirror, written in lipstick, "You rewound one too many lives, Vic." Act 3, Accusations and Flashbacks. The suspects begin pointing fingers. Each has a motive. The lights are dimmed, the synth hums low. Tiffany swears she saw Ricky heading toward the VHS theater minutes before the lights cut. Dara reveals she received a blackmail note from Victor. He had footage of her secret affair with Johnny. Max is found wiping his hands in the fitness studio, but was it sweat or guilt? Candy's stiletto is missing. "I changed into sneakers," she says. Aerobic comfort. Ricky finds Victor's last VHS recording. Someone had been spying on them from the arcade basement. The tape is blank, but smells of hairspray. Act 4, The Big Reveal. After splitting up, the group regathers in the sunken living room. Johnny is missing. They find him on the rooftop jacuzzi, unconscious, drugged with something from Candy's protein shake stash. But Johnny isn't the killer. It was Candy Chrome. She caught Victor watching her in her studio via secret VHS tapes. He threatened to release them. She snapped. Using her old aerobics tape, she garroted him with a cassette, then smashed the Rubik's Cube to stage a struggle. She planned to frame Johnny by drugging him, but forgot one thing, her missing neon stiletto, found by Ricky, embedded in the wall behind Victor's body. Epilogue. Candy is led away in handcuffs as synth music swells in the background. The camera pans over the mansion, glittering, empty, haunted by power, betrayal, and bad perms. The 80s were killer.